single, Come a Little Closer. The record is out Tuesday. It is Mellophobia. So does that really mean the fear of music?
Well, the mellophobia, like by definition, I guess means fear of music. But for us, it's more of like a fear of creating music to project premeditated images of self, like to create music to look artistic or to look poetic, or intellectual, or commercial, or acceptable, or whatever. Rather than just trying to be an honest communicator, like to stand in naked honesty and communicate with people. So.
Getting deep.
I guess. Just light some candles and make a bubble bath. I guess we're gonna have a conversation. Yeah. Glass of wine. Well, I can only speak for myself because each one of us had different experiences inside the record. But I know as a collective, we definitely wanted to not be as directly externally influenced as we have been in the past. I think in the past we'd held fast to that slogan that a lot of literature writers hold to, which is read way more than you write. And so in the same regards, we'd listen to as much diverse music as we possibly could, and hopefully our music was a culmination of all things we loved about music. But on this record, I almost cut myself off from listening to musical recordings completely. And I wanted it to be kind of comparable to like drawing a childhood friend from memory. And it was just it was my hope that taking that approach, more of our unique fingerprint would find its way through the music, because I think you spend your whole life projecting images and learning how to pick up styles that have been deemed socially acceptable, and we wanted more of ourselves to peer through the cracks.
So when you decided to make this record, so you basically were on the road forever, touring, and then you've gone off the road, and did you all go your separate ways, work on music, and then come together and collaborate? How did that work out?
Yeah. Over the 5 years that we were touring, we made 2 records in that period, and there was always a general awareness of where we were musically together, because we're living on top of each other, so we're sharing each other music, sharing music with each other. And on this record, it was the first time we had time to do some musical experimenting as individuals. When we came back together, there was we all had different visions for where we wanted the record to turn out, where we wanted the record to end up, and it was kind of a challenge to cohesively marry these polar ideas. But in the end, I think it gave the record a lot more depth than maybe if we had all been together and had that general awareness going on.
And what made you decide, we put the record, you can stream the record, you released that the other day where people could go on different sites. You can go on boston.com/radio, click on our blog, and it's there. What made you decide to want to stream the record before it comes out?
Just, we couldn't wait to show people the new record, you know. It's I wouldn't call it a burden, but it's a heavy weight on your shoulders when you make something. And especially when you're putting a lot of, like, when we made this record, we wanted it to feel like if your grandparents or parents were on their deathbed and we were saying everything we wanted to say to them that we hadn't said before. And so you're carrying that weight on your shoulders and you just want other people to hear it, so you can get past the whole judgmental stage.
So like the anticipation was just too much for you?
Yeah, pretty much.
I hear you. No, that's good. And the record does come out Tuesday. And what are your touring plans? Do you know offhand?
Well, my brother Brad just had a baby, and he's in the band, and so I'm an uncle. Yeah, a girl. Her name's Etta Grace, and so he's on paternal leave, and so we'll probably we'll finish out this promo run and then do some spot gigs through Christmas, and then hopefully start doing some headline dates in January. If the world's still here.
The world will still be here.
Yeah.
Take the baby on the road, you know? Bands do that. They, you know, at this stage of the game, everyone just hauls in, gets in a bus, you know.
Even random babies.
Yeah,
Steal
any
people's
baby.
babies and take them on the road
You
with
know,
us.
you take another baby, have a play date for the little one, you know,
Right.
it's all good. Well, listen, I thank you so much. It's Cage the Elephant. Thank you for coming to the Radio BDC studios. From what I've heard of the record over the last day, it's great. Talk to me about the last song, about Cigarette.
Cigarette Daydreams. Oh, no. Honestly, musically, the inspiration came from the theme song from MASH. Suicide is Painless. Oh. Well, I don't know, but I know that they do reruns on Nick at Night all the time. So, or at least they used to when I was 14. But yeah, like I just thought it would be cool to kind of pull from that like super slick 70s cheese. I love that stuff. Suicide is painless. Anyway, sorry.
All right, no, it's good. I say go nuts. It's Matt, Lincoln, and Tish, members of Cage the Elephant. You're doing a promo run, getting the word out. Melophobia is out on Tuesday. Thanks for coming by, and now let's have some lunch together. What do you say?
I love it. Thank you, guys.